Good morning, good morning. Today is, I don't even know what day it is actually. I think it's Monday after Thanksgiving. I don't even have my calendar thing open. Uh, let's see. I know it's Monday and I know it's shipping day. That's pretty bad. I guess it's a self-employment thing. You just tend to forget what day it is. Oh, today's December 1st. Holy moly. Okay, well, there's that. Today is December 1st, 2025. It's gonna be a small one or a short one because I'm not I had a like scan disk thing that I transferred my memory from my phone to see if I could record yesterday. I already started this thing messed up. I'm sorry. I didn't even drink my coffee yet. Alright, so I'm supposed to say this is Sheila, the PA doll lady, and I keep forgetting to do that. Anyways, my house is so quiet. We went from like extremely loud and chaotic for a few days to just silent. I could hear the clock ticking right now. So it's 8 o'clock and my husband and my daughter are sleeping and everybody else is on their way home or has gotten home or they're driving home or that kind of stuff. We had a great Thanksgiving. We also had a baby shower for my daughter, so that was really exciting to have the whole entire family at home. I don't know about you, but like when you own a small business, I am excited to get back into the flow of things and just get moving and get it rolling again and that kind of thing, because I feel like a deer hunter, like you eat what you fetch type of ordeal. And so I very much needed the break. I will tell you that I absolutely needed the break that was caused by the holidays, by my daughter expecting a baby, and it was really exciting to just have the whole entire family at home. We haven't been together in a while, so it was just really cool. And it's like everybody just sinks in and the bantering starts and everybody's loud and obnoxious and funny and it's just a royal mess. I don't know how my mom did it with us three when we were growing up, because we are a hot mess, I'll tell you that. And then you add in the grandkids into that and then it becomes even more. But it was exciting and I'm just very thankful. I think the next big to do like that will be sometime in the summer. But I'm ready to get back to business, and I'm not excited about shipping this girl today, but she is 42 inches tall and she's going all the way to Arizona, so it's gonna be a heck of a job. I'll see if my phone has enough. If I like downloaded everything and now I'm supposed to have, I don't know how many whatever things of memory, so we'll see if I can record the packing of her, because it's gonna take me a little bit. I have started putting all the videos over to YouTube, and on YouTube I am PA Doll Lady, the same as I am on Facebook, because they're starting to get longer, and the video from yesterday took me forever, like 3 or 4 different tries to upload it on Facebook. So I think there's a time limit on Facebook, and for that reason I just started saving them to YouTube. And actually I started saving them to YouTube before my phone died of memory. So you can follow me over there and just see the content. And I've been told that if you watch videos on YouTube, in order to help the creator, you should probably just leave it play out in the background even if you're not watching, so that something about metrics, I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go. But some of the key takeaways from this past gathering are that for us that have dolls in our house, and for us that either collect, sell, or move them along on their journey, people are always talking about how creepy dolls are, and it's like an ongoing joke and this, that, and the other. That does not offend me. I don't care. I don't care what their opinion is. But for those of you that are offended or concerned about what others think about your dolls, I just need you to understand that if somebody's opinion makes you so uncomfortable that you hide your doll in the closet, or that you hide your doll somewhere so that others are comfortable, like, you too are helping to perpetuate that spooky situation. So be proud of them. They make you happy, and display them, and people either will get comfortable or they won't, and that's perfectly fine too. Because here's the thing, if your husband is displaying his gun collection, that's okay. Everybody oohs and ahs and talks about it, and nobody bats an eye. If your husband is displaying his train collection, that's perfectly fine. Everybody's oohing and eyeing about that, and nobody cares and whatever. So why should your doll collection be displayed in the closet? No. Your doll collection is something that obviously you're spending the money to get them to you, because that's an important part for you. That is a hobby. Doll collecting is a hobby, and although mainstream right now says that the collectors are dying off and that that's a dying hobby and whatever, I'm here to testify that that is not true. That is absolutely not true. Maybe it's not as mainstream as it was before, but it is absolutely not true that the hobby itself has kind of like ran its course and it's dying, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to support myself and my family with it. So there's maybe not a ton of collectors like there used to be in the 80s and 90s, but I will tell you that I do perfectly fine on eBay for my family, and I am enjoying every part of the process, like learning about them, cleaning them, displaying them, and sending them home. And right now I have a full cabinet, and you know, as soon as the family came in, the banter started and whatever, and then little by little everybody just, it went into the background, and that was it. Everybody was perfectly fine. So I'm not putting them away anywhere. They're gonna stay displayed until they go to their forever home, because I actually enjoy looking at them myself. There's 4 of my girls that I am struggling really, really bad. And one of them is a Simon and How Big lady doll, and she's absolutely stunning. So I have her beautifully displayed in my dining room, and she was here for Thanksgiving with us. So it is what it is. Informing people that this is a hobby for you and that you are a collector will help to ensure that your collection doesn't go to the dumpster when somebody opens up a room and they're surprised and didn't know that you had a love for collecting dolls, and they don't know what to do with them. So over and over I get called to either places where a son, a daughter, or whatever will say, I didn't know they were hoarding, blah blah blah. And it's hoarding only if you like are not into the hobby, you don't care about it and whatever. But if this is something that you love, do yourself a favor and do the girls a favor and help me out, so that I can help you out and help the girls continue their journey after you are either no longer here, or you're going to a nursing home, or whatever the issue is. Because you know what, doll collectors don't leave their dolls go until their hands are cold, or that's what a lot of ladies tell me. So that's a running joke. One of the biggest things that you can do for your girls is label your girls. Please label them. Put a little piece of paper on the dress, pin it to the dress, and label it. Let somebody in your family know that you collect. Have a little I don't think I have it with me because I forgot I wasn't going to talk about this, but I have a little box, and it's like a recipe box. And this collector identified all her dolls. She put a little pin in on the dresses of the dolls, and then she had like a recipe box, and it said this doll is blah blah blah. She had a picture, like a physical picture that attached to that cue card behind it. So her family was so overwhelmed, they didn't know what to do with this stuff, but she knew enough that when she seen my ad, she was like, she'll know what to do with it. And I was just like, oh, I don't know, this is a lot, and I'm not sure where to start. Like, I don't know where I'm going. That box saved that collection, because I was like, oh my God, she already like she left a lot of clues about her collection. And it still took a lot of research, but it helped out tremendously. So please, if you are a collector, especially if you are a collector of like the old antique dolls that are hard to navigate, the ones that come with a number on the back and nothing else, for those of us learning the trade, you would be doing us a favor by leaving cue cards or some kind of something behind. And I know some people are techie and they want to leave Excel sheets and they want to leave all this other stuff, but guess what? When you're not here, who's going to pick your Excel sheet? Who's going to know where that Excel sheet even is? Who can even log into your Excel sheet anyways? Go old school. Go recipe box. Go easy, simple. If I was not coming home tomorrow, somebody can pick up this recipe box with the cue cards, and if they don't want to do anything with the dolls, they can at least pass or call somebody like me, or call anybody that could come in and just kind of, you know, go through and work it. You would be doing your auctioneer a favor, because your auctioneer may come in and that's hours of work to either, you know, decipher what your collection is and that kind of stuff. So get your recipe box, you know, make it a goal that for December or for next year, make it a goal that you start to identify your dolls, that you really go through and just give your dolls a chance to continue without you. That's what I'm going to say. Give your dolls a chance to continue without you. If you love them, enjoy them, and are worried about them going into the dumpster or not knowing what to do with them or whatever, give the next person a chance to figure it out by leaving clues. Because you can look at the doll and be like, oh, that's a Simon and how big? Of course, nobody in your family probably cares. Or if somebody does care, it's probably one person, and they're going to be so sad about you not being around that the dolls might be the last thing on their mind. The cue cards were a game changer. They were a game changer. I am so thankful for Miss Browse for doing that. And I think she did that because she also ran a doll club. So she kind of, you know, knew that's she probably taught that back in her day. And I am still today being thankful for her and for her work of leaving those cue cards behind, because it just, like, I have a lot of books and that kind of stuff, but you need to have at least a clue as to where to start to look. Like, and you could say Google search. Google search does not get the antique dolls. Like, and maybe in 10 years from now, ChatGPT and all this other stuff might get it. But do yourself a favor, do the girls a favor, and get your recipe box ready. Make it a fun project. Enjoy your girls. Bring them out of the cabinet. Dust them off. Look at them like you looked at them the first day that you bought it, and identify it. Give us some clues as to where they come from or whatever. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Brand, year, what you think she might be worth now or he might be worth now, and like, what resources are we looking for? So that is my ask for you, the collector, to break the habit of spooky and shame and all this and that by, one, displaying what you love. If you love your dolls, they don't have to be in the closet. and whoever's opinion doesn't matter. So we are a small but mighty community. Enjoy your dolls, bring them out, display them, and make yourself, do yourself a favor and do all of us a favor, and start your identifying of the collection that you have, so that, you know, if something were to happen, one of us could come in and just keep them going. Because that's what we all want. Like, well, that's what I want for sure. I want to make sure that I am not the person who drops the ball and the doll doesn't make it to their final destination, or that the doll's journey stops with me. Like, I am like really serious about making sure that I could protect them as much as possible to keep going. I want to be the best steward of them, of their journey, and I hope you do too. Okay, peace out. Have a good day.